see. Whoa, what in the world did I do here? I am sorry. It looks like I'm going live on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome, my friends. We're going to take on a topic today here at Sunday Night Alive Power Hour. It looks like I went live on Facebook. I'm just going to leave it live the way it is, but I'm going to focus with us here. We're going to have a great episode tonight. I'm really excited. I want to jump through the roof, but I'm not going to do that here live because then you'd have to call 911 on me. We are going to tackle a little bit of two subjects here on this program tonight. Number one, how to kick yourself where the sun does shine. Number one, how to kick yourself where the sun does shine. This is episode number 70 of Sunday Night Alive. Right here, we are going worldwide, around the world. I'm truly excited. I'm privileged. I'm honored. I'm challenged. I'm scared. I'm growing. I hope you're doing the same thing, my friends. I truly hope, you know what, man, tonight we're going to tackle a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I also want to take on your questions too. By the way, we are live streaming on Facebook right now. You guys are on Facebook. They can see you guys. No, I'm just kidding. So welcome, episode number 70. Let's get through this really quick here. I got a little bit of house cleaning that I want to do. My friend, bring a pen. Bring a piece of paper, okay? A pad. Take some notes. Santos, you're being hard on us, man. We don't want to take notes. I know I'm being hard. You need to take notes because your thoughts are valuable and you're going to get thoughts as I'm sharing and as we are, interacting here. And you want to record those thoughts that you get, my friend. Those could be $1 million thoughts for you. $1 million thoughts. Your thoughts are valuable. All right. Remember to subscribe for growth. Do you want to grow? Do you want to expand your? Do you want to be? Let me see. Do you want to be more creative, more imaginative? You want to be more crazy, more confident? Do you want to be more loco, in a right way, in a good way? Subscribe to Soldiers of Self Mastery YouTube channel for growth. Okay. And the last here. Well, we're going to be back here on Friday. Okay, Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Soldier of Self-Mastery Santos is working on being more consistent on Fridays. Okay, I apologize. I know there's a small group that meets with me here interactive on Fridays via YouTube. And I haven't been able to really kind of schedule that consistently, but I'm going to start doing, as of this week, I'm going to start doing that more executively. So we'll be back here on Sunday and Friday. So invite a friend, invite your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousin, maybe even your child. Hey, this is a fun program. It's a program that's going to challenge you to challenge yourself, to grow, to think, to imagine, to be resourceful, whatever. So we'll be back here. Share this video, please. Share this video on another social media site. By the way, I'm at Soldiers of Self-Mastery via YouTube TV. That's my channel. Subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you know when I go live and I put videos. Okay, so that you get a good connection. Let me, before I go forward and start acknowledging some of the folks that are with us tonight around the world. We are around the world. I love it. I tell you, man, I do know about you. Sometimes I say, I don't know about you, but I do know about you. You want more. You want better, right? You want to be secure. It's not about having everything in the world. Like they say, the girl with the most toys wins. No, that's not true. Somebody else gets the toys. But I want to read a proverb real quick, and this is Philippians chapter 4, verse 6, okay? Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. With thanksgiving, Let your requests be made known to God, the master of the universe. You know what? I make no apologies for what I believe. I'm not a church person. I'm not a church member. I make no apologies for the fact that I truly believe in the scriptures. I read, or at least I try to read every single day, and I'm a person of prayer. So that is my foundation. When I add when I add video therapy, when I add affirmations, when I add writing, when I add visualization, when I add coaching and all of these wonderful things, why am I Santos, you're bragging? No, because I'm here to serve you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve you, my friend. If you're stuck in life and you need some direction, you need some help, man, I've already said it. I can close the program now, and we can end this thing, and we'd be good to go. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. By the way, Sin, welcome to the program. Nana, hey, saludos. I'm kind of mixed up on Facebook a little bit with some frames. I don't know how I did that, but I'm just going to keep it going because I am live and I try to get to your questions if possible. If not, I apologize, but I'm here focused on YouTube. By the way, you can see a number right here. The number is active. This number, you can call me direct, my friend. If you are stuck in life, if you're having problems, if you need a solution, if you need a solution of some kind, I'm not saying that I can perform magic, but I believe so strongly in myself that I call myself a solutionist. And my friend challenged me. That's all I can say. Challenge me. Okay. Some call me and I think they're intimidated by me. I don't mean to intimidate anybody, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay. I'm not here to sugarcoat. You know, time is valuable. Your time is valuable. We need to find something. If you're looking for a solution, you need to find it as fast as possible. Right. And, 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 uh, and you don't want to be spending a whole bunch of money to try to find that solution. So yeah, I give away free stuff. I give away videos. And I'm also going to be giving away 2 books. I'm not going to, well, listen, I, I've written a couple of books here. You know, this is just a couple of them that I've written. If you want a copy, a signed autograph copy of one of these 2 books, send me $8 for the shipping. Send an email. Okay, it's $8. These books cost a little bit more on Amazon. If you want one, and I would encourage you to get a copy, it's only $8 for me to send it to you. Shipping, I'll handle everything. Just send me an $8. You can do it directly on soldiersofselfmastery.com. You can go in there and pay with a credit card, a debit card, whatever you have. You can send a check, a money order, $8. I'm going to send you a copy of my new book, and I would encourage you to read it. Okay. So much for that. I wanted to make sure that I put that out because I said I was going to be giving away stuff, and practically I am. I'm just covering, you're just covering the shipping. I need an address. Make sure that you give me an address. Send your, go to soldiersofselfmastery.com, soldiersofselfmastery.com, and you can figure out a way to connect with me. Okay. Don't purchase the book there because it'll cost you like 14 bucks or something. So I'm giving you a discount. This number is for coaching only. If you're serious about wanting some coaching, I shouldn't say if you're serious and you want some coaching, you want me to help you with your find a solution. I have another team member. He goes by the name of Sam. He's in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. And by the way, Sam, I don't know if he's going to be, he might be on the episode tonight. He might be, he might not be. If you are in the Pittsburgh area, he is a partner to Soldiers of Self Mastery. He is a peer counselor, aspiring coach, willing to help anybody. And he has a good several years of sobriety when it comes to problem gambling. So kudos and more power to Sam. And then again, my other partner, Cephas, if you, whatever you need, my friend, we're here to serve. We're just here to serve, okay? So that's it. I'm done. Let me see who's here. Sam, hey, there's Sam. Welcome to the program, Sam. Good to have you. By the way, we're going to be bringing Sam back on. He's going to do some more interviewing. If you guys, whoever it was that enjoyed the interview that we had with Sam, Dr. Sam, no, he's not a doctor. He probably could be, but he's going to be with us one of these weekends again. I hope he'll agree to come on board and give me the privilege to ask him some harder questions, possibly. Jim, welcome to the program. This is episode number 70. Ginny, Welcome from Florida. I welcome you to episode 70. How's Florida? I hope that you are. I hope you're doing super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. I was gonna say and over the spot. Thank you, Ginny. By the way, if you have any questions at this point, throw them at me. Challenge me. I don't care whatever it is. Throw them at me. I want some challenges because that's what we're here for. We're not here to just to listen to Santos speak his ASS off, right? I didn't even bring any water this episode, but we're going to be here for about 35 to 40 minutes. I'm taking on your questions. I want to interact with you. I want to inject some more self-belief into you, my friend. You need some more self-belief. Could you use more self-belief, man? I know I could. What could you do with more self-belief? What would you do? Think about it right now. If you had more self-belief in yourself, what would you do with that? What would you build? What would you create? What would you write? What would you sing? Who would you help? All right, Nihil Fagan. Hi, welcome to the episode. Rob, welcome to the episode. Thank you for being here. Come on, guys, I need some feedback. Rob, Jenny, you got a question for me, Jenny, in Florida, wonderful Florida. I hope that you're enjoying that weather out there because I know it gets hot. By the way, I'm in California at your service, and this is my number. If you want to get a hold of me, don't call me now because the last episode that I had, I put my number. Of course, I shut everything down so nobody could call me, but I was actually willing to take phone call live on the air to help anybody that wanted some kind of a solution. And so I see there's a couple of people that are still watching on Facebook. Hopefully, hey, get some other people to come. By the way, I see Yumoto. Do you recommend putting yourself accountable to receive negative consequences from others if you fail to follow through on goals, like give up on things? That's an interesting question. Let me see. Daniel, welcome to episode number 70 of Sunday Night Alive. By the way, I'm changing the name of the program. This is actually going to be Sunday Night Alive Power Hour. You like that better? You soldiers and soldierettes. You guys, you know what? Don't hide from yourself. You're a soldier. If you're on this episode and you're following Soldiers of Self Mastery, you know what? I highly commend you because you're a soldier with my logo on it. My logo, okay? The logo. If you haven't seen it, anyways. If you want a T-shirt, send me an email. Send me some money. Like, well, send me some money so I can send you whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm just here to help people. Daniel, Jim, I'm going to be getting your question here. Daniel, welcome to the program. What is confidence and is it a feeling? We're going to get to that one too, Daniel. Thank you. If the mind is strong but the body is weak, it is tough. We can discipline the body, that's for sure. It's a process. Number one, Jim, do you recommend putting yourself accountable to receive negative consequences? Well, I don't know if I want to put myself accountable to receive negative consequences. Would you? And I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm challenging you because I want you to challenge me. Would you put yourself in a position where you might receive negative consequences, negative counseling, maybe, if you will, if I'm understanding the question? I don't know. In life, if you're doing good, you can be satisfied where you are, or you can aspire to move that up, to take it up to another level, right? Or you could be in a position in life where you feel like you're drowning in quicksand. And by the way, this is a rope. This is a rope I'm throwing. If you feel like that, if you feel like it's quicksand, I would invite you to show up on Fridays and check out more of the videos that I have. I've got other people that I learn from too. It's not just about me, but I learn from other people. I'm not afraid to learn from other people. I'm going to give everything I can give away freely. The only thing that I can't give away freely is coaching. That's some serious stuff there. That's one-on-one, eyeball to eyeball, mano to mano. And you got to be committed to this coaching because it's a financial investment on your part. So I'm not too sure if I answered your question, Jim. I hope I did. I know that, is it Daniel is asking, Nahil, There's Nahil. Welcome to the program. Laura, welcome to the program. Confidence. What is confidence? By the way, somebody asked me, Santos, how did you do it? I had a span of about 32 plus years of gambling on and off. It wasn't 32 years straight of gambling, but I tried throughout the years to stop it. I did try. Okay. So give me some credit for that, man. But I was not very persuasive with myself. I wasn't very, I was functional, but I wasn't persuasive enough to get myself out. You see, let me share something with you guys right now. This point, if you're taking notes, I would encourage you to take notes right here. The person and the thing that you have to overcome first and foremost is yourself. Okay. If you don't try to overcome your circumstances. Don't try. I mean, you could try if you want to, but here's a better plan. Okay. Work on what it is that you need to fix and straighten out up here so that you can fix the thing that's outside of your mind, because most of the time the problem is inside your mind. You know, in the day that we live in, people are putting band-aids on everything. I mean, you got a headache, you got a migraine, go to the doctor and get a shot, get a pill. There's another pill. There's red pills, there's blue pills, there's white pills, there's no pills. And then there's something called, what is it? Uh, um, where you actually, you're given a sugar pill. It's called a placebo effect. And I work on the placebo effect too. Maybe you're aware of that. But my job, again, in a sense, it's not placebo. It's more of a hypnotic state, because I want to hypnotize people so that they can learn to hypnotize themselves so that they can become better. Read the Bible, pray. Imagine if you could hypnotize yourself to do those things. You can. Okay. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but you can. So confidence comes from within you, my friend. Confidence is like a seed. We all have confidence. You have confidence because God has given you that gift. That's given to you by the grace of the Almighty. So you have that seed of confidence. You're either growing it or you're just letting it be. There's opportunities. If you tell yourself that you're going to grow confidence, you want to read about confidence, you want to study a little bit, you want to learn from people that are confident. You want to learn from them. So you got to do some things, right? You got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to be willing to go places. And sometimes you got to be willing to invest a little bit of money, like to go to a school, to go to a seminar or a webinar, whatever, to purchase a book, to get some coaching, counseling, therapy, whatever it is. Freebies are great, but sometimes you got to put some skin in the game. And I used to be a real cheapskate. You think I'm going to pay, $3,000 for a 2-day seminar? Heck no, but I've done it. And I've learned that when you invest in yourself, you grow faster. You learn from people that are already there. So much about that. Somebody asked me the question, Santos, how did you do it, man? I wanted it bad. Bad. I wanted it. That's the truth. I must have, because 32 plus years, and on top of that, I was dealing with a lot of insecurities. You're looking at a different 2-3 years ago, I wasn't this person. So I'm over here trying this, I'm trying that, but I had desire, man. I wanted it bad. Bad. I wanted it bad. And I did whatever I had to do. That's, and I can go through the list of things that I still do. I share them freely. Life hacks, my friend. Life, that's what I call. That's what you're going to find in this book. You're going to find life hacks. What are these life hacks going to do for you? They're going to give you ideas. They're going to challenge you to challenge yourself so that you can be better, so that your mind, this book is like a mind. What can I call this? Well, they're like exercises, right? Life hacking, they're like exercises that you use on yourself that you can practice to get yourself faster, a permanent change, a transformation, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm boasting. I need more testimonials. By the way, if you want to know who I'm helping, you can go to YouTube and read my comments. I got thousands of comments on quite a few videos. You can go to soldiersofselfmastery.com and you can check out some of the testimonials of some of the people that I'm helping there. and the team is growing. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I've been working, man, for like 2 years straight with no money. At least now I'm getting $100 a month. Actually, maybe a little bit more than that. But it starts somewhere, my friend. Anyways, I'm just rattling on here. Um, Adalid Valdavimos. Hey, welcome to episode number 70 of Sunday Night Alive Power Hour. If you have a question for me, throw it at me. I know Ginny is saying self forgiveness, I think, more important since we have had this need to punish ourselves through losing our paychecks with gambling. Santos, I don't go to the casino anymore, but on my phone slots. Well, Ginny, you have to make up your mind what's important for you, my friend. You know, these slot machines, all these things that are going on today, the technology, it's impacting our children too, our youth. Think about the young people that are being impacted around the world with problem gambling or other addictions through the phones. We have to stand up and we have to tell people the truth about what's going on, and we have to be an example of people that are actually, like I said, the way of a soldier, soldiers of self mastery. That's just another way of living, another way of thinking. And you know, that's the way it is. Any question? I've been tempted. I have casinos all around, but I read my journals. I'm not going back. Jim says, did you cut off relationships with others when you made the decision to change? I believe you're asking me, Jim. Jim, I was kind of like a loner, to be honest with you. I had a few friends here and there. I've had a few friends, and some of those I've had to turn away from. In fact, they've turned away from me. But I was a loner most of the time. And you know, when you want something bad enough in life, when you want something bad, really bad, you're not. I'm not telling anybody to break the law. By the way, welcome to the program, Jamie Morales. I'm actually live streaming here on YouTube at Soldiers of Self Mastery. You're welcome to join in. We're going to be ending probably in about 20 minutes or so. But I do this every Friday, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a live interactive. Who knows? And I am working on a mastermind group that's going to be a paid group. We're going to meet once or twice a month, and we're going to help tackle some serious issues. I'm talking about business building. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about self-empowerment. We're going to dig deep. Myself, my partner Cephas, Sam's. I'm sure Sam's going to be a part of that. I have somebody else, and that's going to be a paid mastermind group. We are going to build that. I'm sure sometime in the near future. We've been working on it, but you have to, subscribe to Soldiers of Self Mastery here to keep up on what we're doing, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited because I've never had what's been given to me, and I'm just going to do my best to pay it forward, man. I'm going to do my best to pay it forward. That's what it's about. So, um, and I hope I'm getting to these questions because I'm preaching big time. Ginny, I am. Thank you for noticing. Ginny says, things take time. Santos is fantastic. Thank you, Laura. Um, that's the mindset that we all have to have. Laura says to me that I'm fantastic. You know what? Laura, you're fantastic too. And I believe that you believe that. We have to have this mindset. You want to tell me I'm this or the, if you want to call me something negative, I'm not going to accept that. I'll probably ignore it and I'll throw something positive at you. But you know what? Never acknowledge when somebody's giving you a word, acknowledge it and receive it, man. Just take it in. I do something called deep breathing. Sometimes I'll stand in front of my mirror for a few minutes and I'll look into my eyes and I'll do this technique. It's called deep breathing times 3. It's just taking in breaths. I do that throughout the day. Very therapeutic. I'll get in front of the mirror and I'll look at my affirmations Listen to me, my friends. Listen, if you get anything out of this episode today, I want you to hear what I'm about to share with you. This little life hack alone, if you're willing to practice it, if you're willing to take 3 minutes out of your day in the mornings, at night, or even throughout the day, and do this little breathing technique that I'm sharing with you right now, this deep breathing where you breathe in positives, man. Breathe in, you are fantastic. You are smart. You know what? You are a person that can make solutions. You are a person. Breathe it in, man. Breathe it in. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the person that hurt you. Let go of the money that you lost in the casino earlier today or yesterday. Let it go. You can't do nothing about that. Let go the people that have hurt you. Let it go. I'm telling you, my friend, you're going to move yourself into another category of life. You won't experience that unless you do it, though. So hopefully that helps somebody here. Laura, thinking of a new career as well. There's a couple I have in mind. Kevin, welcome to the program. Any questions? Now, Sam says failure gives you true confidence rather than false confidence. That's right. If you pay attention to your failures, if you really pay attention to your failures, you're going to find that there's a reward. And people run from failure, man. Don't talk to me about failure. I don't want, loss. Oh, no. No. You know what? We all lose. We all fail. We all make mistakes. You and I, every single day. The difference between us and others is that we get up immediately and we dust ourselves off and we go forward. We look at the mistake. We analyze it. We reconfigure like the Marines, right? I was in the military. We adapt, we improvise, and we adapt. And that's how you have to live in this world today. People telling us that we can't do this or do the other thing. We're all infected with the virus of no belief. I'm going to do my best to infect people with the virus of self-belief. Inject into you that you can believe in yourself, that you can. Yes, you can. You're not making enough money today. Yes, you can. You're struggling with some sort of an addiction. Yes, you can. You got some mind problems. You're hurting. You're beat. Did you punch yourself in the nose this morning? Are you bleeding? Stop it. You don't have to do that anymore. I know I've been there. Kind of funny walking around with a crooked nose and, hey, you got blood on your nose. No, I don't. Yes, you do. I can see you got blood on your nose. You look in the mirror, you really take a good look in the mirror and you see blood. You got to face the truth, my friend. Remember the movie? I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies, but I do remember a part of this program. What was it? With Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise. You can't handle the truth. Remember that part? I said it just like him too. You can handle the truth, my friend. You can handle the truth. We've been blessed with the ability from God, and I'm not talking about saving people. I'm not the savior. I'm not here to save people. I'm here to encourage, to motivate you. Only God can save people and bring them to heaven. Okay. He can do that through the scriptures. That's my understanding. But I can help you down here on planet Earth, right? Via his grace, I can help you on planet. We can help each other, and you can help somebody else. You can help your child. You can help your spouse. You can help a cousin. You can help a coworker. We did talk about confidence earlier, and confidence can be built up from the inside. By the way, it can be built up from the inside. We all have it. It has to be grown. And when you decide to take on, I'm going to be confident. Okay, you're taking on a responsibility of studying a little bit, of learning a little bit, and practicing it, because there's going to be opportunities that are going to show up in your life so that you can express that newfound power, that energy, that belief, that you're more confident, right? You're studying it. You're going to want to believe it. How do you grow it? You practice it. And there's going to be times where situations are going to arise. You're going to be sitting there maybe at a restaurant, right? Like myself. Every once in a while, I don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore, but I used to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. This was months back. I'd be sitting there and I'd get a good meal. Today I don't get a good meal anymore, so I don't go. I'd get a good meal and I'd get from, with my family, I'd step up in the middle of the floor there and I tell the people I'm doing the Kentucky Fried Chicken dance, and I would do a dance. Why was I doing such a silly thing like that? I was actually developing my confidence. Now I can do that anywhere. Now, Santos, that's ridiculous. That's funny. It may be ridiculous to you, but it worked for me. See, I'm sharing that with you because you might end up, or you will end up in a situation where you need to express your confidence, and you're thinking in your head, man, I'm going to look funny. They're going to laugh at me if I do that thing. But yet, if you do it, it's going to develop your confidence. If you don't do it, it's going to keep your confidence at a low level. And again, if you need help, my friend, with these areas, if you want to become more confident, you need help, I offer my coaching. It's an investment on your part, soldiersofselfmastery.com. You can go there and check out what I offer, my services, and how I can help you. So hopefully I think I put the law of the lid, Dr. John, what's his name? Anyways, the 7 irrefutable laws, or the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. John Maxwell, the law of the lid. So I think I just put the lid on confidence. Of course, there's more that we can explore, but I'm like, Santos, you're preaching big time today here. What's going on? All right, Kevin, Santos, go over what is the best way to spend your time once you stop. Good question. In fact, I was thinking about that earlier. Good question, Kevin. I'm going to bring that up right here. You got to replace something. If you're going to crush an addiction, you got to replace that vacuum. So you got to do something. What did I trade it for? Video therapy, speaking, whatever I'm doing, writing, journaling, reading, talking to myself, going out there and serving, going to the old folks home and laughing with some old people over there. I do that a couple times a week. You got to come out of yourself. You have to come out from your shell. I don't mean to intimidate people. I'm not a very big guy. I'm a small person, but I got a huge imagination. And I've developed this persona, this person that I am. And you can develop the person that you want to be. You can develop that person. You can reach deep down inside, but you're not going to do it. You're probably not going to do it alone. So you need sources like this. You need places like this to come to, not so that you can hear me so much, but so that you can get triggered thoughts in your own mind. As I'm speaking, as I'm talking, your mind is somewhere else sometimes, but record your thoughts. Don't waste your time by coming here on a Friday or a Sunday. I'm going to start charging you $50 a month so that you will take notes. That's just a thought. Anyways, so basically, Laura's answering questions for me. You guys you're getting it. My job, if I got casinos all over. It's a work. It gets easier. Obviously. Kevin, I read little and write, but mostly work. I need a little and write. But mostly work. It's good. Yeah, you got to occupy. You can't just leave a vacuum. I mean, it's like when I coach people, when I coach clients, when I have a prospective client on the phone, one of the first things that I ask them, well, I ask a few questions, but I really emphasize the vision that you have to trade what you currently have in your head. You got to throw the garbage out, man. You got to empty that garbage out. You got to get some new stuff in there. You got to get some new furniture inside the subconscious in your attic. So number one, you have to want something bad enough, and then you have to create a vision for yourself, because if you don't have a big enough picture that is going to suck you into it, you're going to stay where you're at because you're comfortable. See, your body, we talked about this earlier, your body it's like your body has its own memory system. They say muscle has memory. I believe your body has its own memory system, not just your brain. But it's like sometimes your body just wants to go on its own, right? The reason why it wants to go on its own is because it's following the principles that are up here, the laws, the belief systems that you have. And a lot of us believe a lot of wrong things, and we don't even question. We just go through life. Why do I do things like this? Why do I react to my children this way? Why am I always arguing with my spouse? Why do I have a hard time with my boss? Ideas, philosophies, and principles that you're operating that you're not even aware of. And it's not as hard as we want. All we have to do is find those sources that we feel connected to and be a part of that. Become a tribe, if you will. I guess that's the truth. I'm building a tribe, right? Soldiers of self mastery, the fruitful way of living, not perfect way of living, but fruitful, where you are growing, where you know yourself, you know who you are, and you know what you want, and you know where you're going. Important things. That's kind of like why I wrote this book. Okay. So if you send me $8, I'll send you the book. I'll even put my chicken scratch on there for whatever that's worth. Somebody said, "Hey, sign it and send it to me." Okay, I got no problem with that. Just send me the shipping and whatever, so I can send it to you. Um, half of the cost of the book. If I could, I'd be sending them out free. But guess what? They wouldn't get read. They would not get read. So we have a few minutes here. Wow, we've only been on here 36. Okay. So let's see what else we've got. Um, what kind of job you have? Santos, do you ever have mental blocks that prevent you from taking action? Do I have mental blocks that actually prevent me? Yes. There are mental blocks that I have to deal with. Sometimes in life you haven't come to that fork yet. You may not even be aware until you are aware. Then you deal with it. But that's part of life. That's a good question. It's part of life. I do admit I have, I'm not afraid to sit here and admit I've got issues, I've got problems, I've got challenges. I need to make more money fast. I got to pay off the credit cards. I got myself in debt. I've been homeless with my family. But today's a different state. See, of course, I'm not homeless anymore. I've got some things that I've worked and that I've developed that I'm going to continue to develop. And I'm proud of the work. I'm proud of what I've done because of the fact that I wanted it so bad. I wanted to get away from these negative things. I wanted to get, no, not I wanted, I did get away from these negative things. And I've gotten away from negative people to a certain degree. You'll never get away from negative people completely, but you can become stronger. You can become so strong in your mindset that those things around you don't even phase you. They're like leaves on a branch that just fall and crumble to the ground. You see them, but they don't really. Leaves can make a mess. Believe me, if you live around an area, and I'm talking about figuratively, okay. The clutter and all these things we want to do away with as much as possible. It's a day by day. It's a day by day effort. It's a day by day mindset. It's a day by day plan that you have to do, and you got to be determined. You have to you be willing to look funny, be willing to be laughed at, be willing to be whatever your dream, your mission in life. And yes, you can. Yes, remember Obama said that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, Slimy, welcome to the program, man. All right. Slimy 44 Hello, Kevin. Hi, Slimy. Any questions? Any questions that I have? I'm getting ready to wind down. Again, This number here, my friend, right here, is going to be an open line after this episode. If you want to talk with me about something, if you want to connect with me, I'm not sure if I can actually show this on the no. 209 336 3184 is my number. If you want to connect with Soldier of Self Mastery, you got a question, you need some help, you're looking for a solution, I don't care what it's about, you're welcome to call me. You can call me after the episode. Dan D. Glover, hey, welcome to the episode. We're almost over. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to Soldiers of Self Mastery YouTube TV channel, I'm encouraging you to subscribe. There's a free gift when you subscribe to the email that we send out once or twice a week. You get a little book. In fact, it's a confidence builder. So I believe it was it Kevin that talked about confidence. If you haven't subscribed, it's easy to subscribe. soldiersofselfmastery.com/happier. Check your email box, double check everything. You'll get a little free gift that you can download and read. Pretty good little work. I did that, I don't know, maybe it's a year or two ago. I hope it's not expired. It should still be out there, a little freebie download. So, any questions, my friend? Any questions? Um, I see Danny says, I will, thanks. We're winding down. We're getting ready for the week. You got your week prepared. You got your Monday prepared. You prepared for your Monday. What's up? Are you looking forward to Monday? People say, oh man, the weekend comes around, it's party time, right? You start talking to them on Sunday afternoon, they're like, I got to go to work tomorrow. Can't talk too much. Let me see what we've got going on. Man, I'm always late to this stuff. Well, Slimy, but I don't know why you decided to give yourself a call, an avatar with that name, but you did for some reason. Maybe it's a product that sells. I don't know. I know there's slime that children play with, but I kind of laugh out loud. Um, I'm going to be signing an autographed copy and sending it to you. Okay? $8, my friend. Less than half. Was it less than half of the book? You're just covering shipping charges. And I'll send it to you. And read it. Read it, man. Don't just get it and put it up on the mantle or, take the pages out and throw it in the fireplace for warmth. Read it, man. Let it challenge your brain. Let it take you to the outer limits, my friend. I'm telling you, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just truly excited about life and of course then there's the taboo, right? Death. One of these days we're going to talk about death in this episode. That I tell you, that word will change you quick, won't it? It's already I see people dropping off like flies already. I mentioned the word death. It's like taboo. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a reality. It's part of the ecosystem. So, any more questions, my friends? Or have I said enough here? Here's another thing that I want to leave you with. I wanted it so bad. I I wanted to prove to myself. Have you ever thought about proving something to yourself? And you challenge yourself, and it went good for a week or for a month, or maybe it went good for 6 months, but then you dropped off. Pick it up again, my friend. Pick it up. Prove it to yourself that you can. Prove it to yourself that you have it, that you got what it takes. Be willing to lose a little bit. Be willing to fail. Be willing to fall down. Prove it to yourself that you got what it takes, that you can conquer this addiction, that you can break this, you can crush this problem gambling habit forever, if that's what it is that your problem is. What happens when you die? Oh man, you're gonna get me started, Dean Glover. Uh, D Glover on Facebook. Thank you. I want to thank all of you guys on Facebook, man. Some of you guys that have been with me here watching this episode. Um, every Sunday, every Sunday, I'm going to be here at 4:30, at 4 p.m., 4 to 5 p.m., live and interactive. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but so what? The good life is going to come out of a good series of good positive reminders. I say this all the time, right? You should know this by now. The good life will come out of a good series of good positive reminders, and we need to be reminded. You and I need to be reminded every single day, especially Monday morning. You know what I mean? You get up at 6:30 or 5. In my case, I get up around 9 or 10, banker's hours. Well, actually, I get up earlier than that. And you got to give yourself a kick in the buttocks, a good kick, a good shot of motivation and inspiration to get going, man. To move your day. So death. What is death? Death is separation, my friend. We're separated from this world completely, eternally. That's what death is. My understanding of death. You know, something leaves the body. There's the spirit essence. There's the soul. Whatever it is that God has put inside these human bodies leaves. It goes. The human body goes back to, like the Bible says, dust to dust and ashes to ashes. So there's the it's called the breath of life. It's called in the Greek or Hebrew pneuma, like air, like air. It's not air, it's an entity. It's a living being inside of us that gives energy and animates the human body. Anyways, I'm not going to get too deep into this. Taboo, man. We'll talk about it on another subject, brother. So, by the way, if you want to learn more about that, you can read the Bible. I mean, you don't have to. There's many other books. I just choose to go to the source. I believe the Bible is the source. I truly believe that. I believe that's the foundation for us to learn and to know things. I mean, somebody's created this, a mastermind. We're not here because we came from a little slime ball and crawled, and then next we grew some toenails. No, I don't believe that. I believe that we were created by a mastermind. A mastermind put this whole thing together, and there's a master plan. I don't know it. I know some of it for me, maybe a little bit for you. Well, all right. Slime balls. Okay, my friends, we're going to wind down. I see that the numbers are dropping a little bit. I want to thank each and every one of you guys that have been on this episode with me tonight. It's truly been a privilege and an honor to be here once again. I just get energized giving out, just handing out, pouring myself out there. And when I'm done with these episodes, man, I feel a little drained. I really do. But that's because I'm getting younger every year. No, that's not true. That's not true. I could use a glass of water very quickly. So, what are we going to talk about on the next episode? We'll figure that out. Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My friend, if you've enjoyed this clip, if you've enjoyed this video, share it on social media, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram if you're a marketing expert. Help me help other people. When you refresh others, you yourself will be refreshed. A $20 donation, a $30, a $1,000 donation to this mission. Whoa, Santos, you threw a bomb on us, man. If I don't ask, I won't receive. If you don't ask, you don't receive, right? Hey, whatever you can give, my friend. If I'm helping you, it makes sense to help me too, right? Because we're helping each other and we're helping others. And with that said, my friends, if you have an issue, looking for a solution, I'll see you at the top on my very next one on the inside. Lord willing. The official music for soldiers of self-mastery. I got to get a better system in here. I know that. Hey, I'm working on it. Don't bust my chops. Peace. Stay stronger. Stay stronger, my friends.